in your eyes that fell on your nose and cheek. And then any down here. Or if you feel like this needs to be airbrushed out a little bit, you can always do that. So this is a really good brush, and it also is going to go in the To Be Washed. And this is, I did not use this, but I could, and I'll show you how. A flat shader is good, which is usually a large shader. This is called the Large Shader E60. See how flat and wide it is? And a little bit longer. This is the good one to use for when you don't want to use your finger. You can just go into, what was that color? Dazzle. And it just tends to, look at that, how it picks it up, and it will pack it on. So let's just go ahead and pack it on. Right in the center, I'm going to pack it on. See, it's almost like your finger. It puts it on really good. And then I'm going to go right back up into that crease just a little. I'm staying on the front side. I'm not going back there. And we'll put on a little more. Tap it off over here. Right in the center. And then a little bit in. And then go up a little and come back down into it. Up a little. And come back down into it. It's just a real pretty shininess for fun. So now it too, all of the brushes. Again, that was another really good champagne highlighter. There's one. Different hues of grayish taupey ones. And then there's purple and black. And then a plum black. Some good browns. There's not a true dark brown because Clubhouse is not a really dark brown. That's what I'm just using. It's not dark. It's dark enough when I keep, you know, applying it. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the one we used or Stardom? I don't even remember now. That was great. We can play back and listen. Also, if you feel like somehow you just got too much going on back here, I use the sides of my hands. I'm just kind of lightly, I'm barely touching. Get rid of it. And just make sure there's nothing back there that you're going, oh my gosh, look on either side of her eye. Okay, and then also, I want to make sure that before I put on my lipstick, my lips are not wet. They have to be dry. So that I can apply this properly. Who knows what this is? My Chanel lipstick, Lip Intense Chartreuse. It's my go-to color because it goes with everything, y'all. I just totally messed up. It happens. I did it again. Keep rounding that out. I'll just round that out a little bit. No, I don't want that too roundy. Or maybe I do. Right, and then I'm going to use the back side of this to get a little more color. All the way to the edge. I didn't mean for that to happen. Let's just, when you rub it in, it should even it out. See? Your natural, the way your lips made will make it. It's just the shading may not be the same. That's the only true danger there. And always make sure it doesn't go in that wrinkle on either side. Then you can dry it out this fast. Done. It's dry. Dry enough. And then you set it with the high gloss. So it makes it shiny, it sets the color, and it moisturizes the skin. And you're finished. You have a shiny, moist look, like you're wearing lip gloss, but it's really a moisturizer and a setting gloss and a lip gloss all together. Okay, so liners. We are going to use, let's use the, I guess we'll use it. It Cosmetics. The No Gel, No Tug, the Gel No Tug, Waterproof Anti-Aging. Y'all, I'm getting skin tags on my lash line. That just so stinks when you age. They just come up everywhere. And I showed it to my dermatologist, and she says, you'll have to talk to an eye surgeon. I'm not going to touch that. Because they freeze it off, and it's too close to the eye. Right there. It's in the lashes. Then I got another little one coming up right there. I'm like, oh, I hate these things. Well, it's hard to age. It's hard on your vanity. It's probably good for us to be done with that. But anyway, I don't think God minds women trying to be attractive. I do think that vanity is wrong. So it's such a close line. Because with makeup, I just enjoy the art of it. So, but I do care what I look like, and I do want to look pretty for myself and for my husband. I'm going to use this little brow brush to kind of come through this line and kind of get rid of a little bit of color. When you brush through, it gets rid of the line itself, and then it also kind of dissipates the color just a little bit, a little more natural looking. Okay, and now I'm going to use a liner product, which this is the other end of Tarte. I ran out of the crayon, but I still use this, and I keep thinking it's going to run out, and it never does. Matter of fact, I'm going to do the outer wing first. I gotta tell you, it's so much harder. It's so funny that on the right side, which I'm right-handed, it would be so much harder to get that even. You'd think it'd be the opposite, wouldn't you? But I think it's just the way you drag with that hand. It's too heavy-handed because I'm right-handed. And I'm making little dashes, trying not to drag too much, frankly. I'm going all the way in. Going all the way in! I don't know what I thought I was emulating there. Yeah, because see, right now it's starting to pick up the color of the eyeshadow, and it's getting harder and harder to get some to show up. Because it's on the felt tip pen. I don't know if this is like inside the cap, or if it's inside and it's pumping upward, or where this actually comes out of, or comes from. But, yeah, it's kind of weird. And just making sure that little triangle down there works. There. And then I've got black all the way down to the base of the lash. That looks like it did good. What do y'all think? And again, I might just roll that off to get the extra eyeshadow off of it. It's still good. That's why I just can't throw it away. Oh, I didn't do my eyelash curler. It's better to do your eyelash curler before you do your liner. Why is that? Because when I do this, it's going to, that little bar is going to take this right back off what I just did. Unless I only get the very tip ends. Work hard to get the very tip ends only. Let's see if I can do it. Oh wow, I got a good bit of fallout when I did that. I wonder why. Oh, because I went over that shiny color, so now it hit my... Okay, that worked. Let's try it again. I'm literally just hitting the back of the lash and folding up without touching. Usually I touch this metal rim to the lid, and that's how I pop the lashes up. But this time I just was really careful to get the lashes in there. And I would say I will only do that once. So this may not be doing my rule I say never do. But I don't have a towel in here, so I'm using kind of a hard napkin I have. Not a tissue, but a napkin that's not as tissuey. And trying to get that off. Because you never leave it on your eyelash curler. You always clean it off. And when you clean your brushes, it's a good idea. Or when you use your makeup wipe, your Neutrogena makeup wipe that even does waterproof mascara, when you're finished getting your makeup off, use a clean tail end or edge corner that you didn't use and clean your eyelash curler. I'm just telling y'all what to do. What is this? Legendary Lashes by Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, this is not waterproof. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. It'll be easy to get off anyway. It's not going to set that curl though. It's pretty wet, so it's pretty good about getting all the tip ends and coating each of the lashes, but it won't set the curl. Meaning this will come right back to being straight lashes as I use it. Just doesn't, unless it's waterproof, it just doesn't really set the curl very good. Now, if you already have curly lashes, then more power to you. You don't even need waterproof. You are blessed. Let me just say I've noticed that was some serious fallout from when I used that highlighter. Not highlighter, that product on my lid, because it's all over the sides of my nose, right on the crux right there. That's what I was telling you about. And then flicking off right underneath. Yep. Okay, so now I can do underneath. Wiggle, wiggle, down. Wiggle, wiggle, down. Wiggle, wiggle, down. Wiggle, wiggle, down. And I'm going to go ahead and squint so I can raise those lashes up and tip the very ends. And I'm going to tip these outer areas. And go through it one more time. Not going to even bother to tip these ends again. I already tipped them once. And like I said, because this is not waterproof, it's not going to curl. I mean, it will a little because I used an eyelash curler, but it's not going to probably stay. Not like it would if I'd used waterproof. I do initially tip them just to try to get, I just did a major boo-boo. And what do we do when we get a major boo-boo? Get out your little Face Secrets cotton bud applicators and get the pointy end. It's these. I love these things, y'all. Again, it's Face Secrets dual-ended cotton applicators. I think I got that at Walgreens. See the pointy end? It's got a flat end and it's got a pointy end. And I'm going to get right there where I got some mascara goo. Right there. It came right off. Right there too. Both places. Whoops. There. Let's try this again. Be a little more careful. Ooh, that was drying while I did that, so I hope I can get this and go really slow. Kind of bend these back just a little bit. Like I said, because it's not water